In this video, I'm going to show you step by step how you can start a food blog. Now, the first thing that we have to do when creating a food blog is choose the website builder that we are going to use. Hostinger is by far the best website builder in terms of ease of use and also affordability. So I will leave a link to Hostinger in the description of this video. And if you buy your hosting using that link, you can get up to 75% off your hosting. Hostinger also have a 30-day money-back guarantee, so you can build your website risk-free. And then for whatever reason, if you need a refund, then you can get a refund. So once you have clicked on that link, it's going to take you over to this page right here. So we just want to go down and click on Claim Deal. And it's then going to give us these two options. Do we want the premium website builder or do we want the business website builder? The only difference between these, aside from, of course, the price, if we look down here, all of the top features are the exact same. We can build the website, we get a free professional email, we get the 30-day money-back guarantee, we get 24/7 customer support, and a free domain. The only difference between these is if you would like to use the AI tools. So, of course, we get the website builder with both. But if you would like to generate AI images with a prompt, or you would like to use the AI writer to actually write your blog posts, then you can get this for just an extra $1 per month. So this is the one that I recommend, especially as we are creating a blog, as the AI writer, as I will show you, can generate us some incredible blog posts. So we can go up and I'm going to choose the business website builder. So we just click on choose. And in this next section, we can choose the term and how long we would like to buy hosting for. Now, you will notice the initial price that we get in with the discount is going to be significantly cheaper than the renewal price. As you can see, starting off at $3.99, renews at $8.99. So essentially the way this works is you don't want to be going for monthly because this is super expensive. This is going to go to $14 per month and a $5 setup fee. If we go for the 12-month, then you are going to get this discount, but only for 12 months. So starting in 2025, which is a year from now, this is going to renew at $11.99. However, if we go for 48 months, we can get a full 4 years of hosting for just $4 per month. Then, as we can see here, in 2028, that's when we renew at this $8.99 per month. So I always like to get the biggest discount, so I'm going to go 48 months. And right here we can see we can host our website for 4 years for just $191. So from here we click on continue. We can see the discount has been applied, so we just fill in the billing address, click on continue, choose the payment method that we would like to use, and then we can go ahead and fill that in. And once we have bought our hosting, it's then going to take us over to this screen. So in this section, we can just skip this. This is not an important question. It's then going to ask if we want to create or migrate a website. Now, website migration is if you have a website on another hosting provider or website builder, and you would like to put this over to Hostinger. This is not what we are going to be doing. So we can click on I'll create a website. It's then going to ask if we want to create the website with WordPress or the Hostinger website builder. And we are going to go for the Hostinger website builder. And on this next screen, this is where we can now claim our domain. So when picking a domain, this is extremely important. You want to make sure that the domain name allows you to have .com. So right here, if I search for Harry and Bella, we can see .com is available. However, if this was not available, I would change the entire domain as you really want a .com domain as it is the most professional domain type. So we can choose our domain right here and then click on next. And then the final step is just going to be entering in some more contact details. Once those are entered, we can click on finish. And just like that, we are now fully signed up and we now have our Hostinger hosting. Hostinger is then going to take us over to this screen. And in this area, this is where we can now go ahead and start building the template for our website. Now, we have two options here. We can either go with AI, which is the one that I recommend. This is what we will be doing in this tutorial. But just to show you, we do also have some pre-made templates down here. So we can click in and then we can see all of these categories at the top. So really you could go with any of these and just fully customize them to make them into a blog, but that's a lot of hard work. We can go up and we can choose one of these blog templates right here. So you can see we have this blog, we can go back I think there's one specifically related to food right here. So we can click in and preview, and you could use this template if you would like. The way that we edit this is the exact same. So if you do want to choose this template and then follow along with the customization, then you absolutely can. However, the way that I recommend to do this is if we just go back to the AI builder right here, we can now go ahead and start filling this out and let AI build the website for us. So for the website type, we can click on this drop-down menu. And then, of course, we want to select blog. Then we can choose the brand name. So I'm going to call this Harry and Bella, just like this. And now we can go into the description and we can write a short description of how we want the website to be built. So I just entered my description right here, and I'll go down slowly if you want to read this and kind of get a feel for what you should be entering into here. So that is my description right there. And then you can open up these personalization settings and choose the color palette. But we can do this later once we see what the website looks like. So once that information is entered, we can then click on Create My Website. And just like that, the AI is now going to get to work and create the template for our website. Just like that, the AI has now finished, and this is the template that we have. So we can scroll down here and we can see we have this top section. This is definitely an image I want to replace. But we can go down, we can see like a warm invitation, what our website is about. We can then see some recipes right here and some blog posts that we have created. We can then see a gallery of images right here, customer reviews. And if there's anything that you do want to take out or you don't like about the template that you have, don't worry, because we can edit all of this. But we can go over to the blog and we can see some blog posts right here. We can go over to recipes, and this looks awesome, right? So let's now go in and click on edit site right here. And another awesome thing that I forgot to mention is we can flick this over to phone. And look at this, it's already optimized for mobile, so you don't need to worry about that either. But we can click back into the desktop view and we can now edit the website. Now, the awesome thing about the Hostinger website builder is that this is drag and drop. So the way this works is you can see we have these different sections, right? So everything between this blue line and this blue line is the header section. Then we have a regular section here between this blue line and this blue line. Then we have a section between here. You get the idea. All of these are sections. And then inside of these sections, we have these parts right here that are called elements. So this is a heading element. This is a text element. This is a button. And with any of these elements, we can drag and drop them anywhere we would like to on the website. We kind of do still have limitations, like we can't drag this further than these blue lines. But that's perfect because we don't need to anyway. So we can just drop this back in the middle, and then to change the text, we simply just double click. And now we can change the text. So this now says, welcome to Harry and Bella's kitchen, which I actually like. But if we wanted to change this, we can just click in and start typing. If you make a mistake or you want to go back, of course, we have an undo and redo button right here. And then once again with the text, if we click in, we have this navigation bar along the top that will allow us to change the heading style, the font size, make this bold, underlined, change the color, any other options right there. So we can change the text there, we can change the text right here, but I really like this. Then we can go down and we have this explore button. So to change the button or any other elements apart from text, we just click in once and then click edit. So right here in the button settings, we can choose the button text. So instead of saying explore, I'm going to say read our blog, just like this. Then we can go down and we have like link to. So all of these are pretty self-explanatory when we go in. Like link to, where do we want to link this button to when somebody clicks on it? So from here, we can link them to a web address, take them off the website. We can send them to a specific section on this page. We can get them to email us. We can get them to phone us, download a file. But I'm just going to go for a page right here. And then I'm going to go to the blog page. So when somebody clicks on read our blog, they will be taken to the blog page. Right here, we just have some text that we can edit once again. And if we do want to change this section and change the elements within, then we can go up here and just click and delete the elements that are currently there. To add new elements to your website, we can go to the Add Element button on this left-hand side, this plus icon, and these are all of the elements that we can add it. So as an example, if I wanted to add a video right here, I just drag the video in, place this where I want to on the website, and then I can click in, edit video, and over here I can choose a link. If this auto plays, we have all of the options right there. But what I'm going to do is just go back to how this was before, because this looks fantastic. And the only thing I'm actually going to edit in this top section is this background image. So to change any background images that you have, we just click into the section, edit section, and then right here we have the background. Now to get images for your website, we can use this website right here called Pexels, and these are royalty-free images that you can use. So in here, I could search for, let's just say food. And then maybe we can go for something like this. Looks super tasty, right? So we can download, go back over, replace the image, and then in here, we can upload the file from our computer and simply just drop this in. Once that has uploaded, we can click on select. And just like that, I now have my background image replaced. We can also turn up and down this opacity to get the correct level so that you can see this text right here. That looks fantastic, right? And then down here, it's pretty much the same. So we just go down, we can click into edit the text. We can edit the text here. We can click, we can edit the image. We can go in and with the AI, we just enter exactly what we want the image to be, choose the image style, and then we can use the AI image generator to actually go ahead and generate this. Once again, we can delete elements, we can add new elements in, you get the idea. What you can also do is you can add new sections to this homepage. So all we would have to do is find this line in between two different sections, and then we can click on add section, and then we can choose the section type we would like. So we have images, we have a gallery, slideshow, a video section, an Instagram feed. So let's add an Instagram feed here, and let's choose this one. And then all we actually have to do is click in, edit feed, and then we can connect Instagram right here. So that's how you can add new sections. If you want to delete sections at any time, then all you have to do is click into the section, delete, and that section is going to be deleted. So you now get the idea of how we can edit basically this entire page. For these images, for example, we just click in, edit or generate image, perfect. Now, if we just save this, the next thing that we need to actually do is start creating some blog articles, right? So what we are going to do is let's go over to the blog section right here. And we can see that on the website, there are currently just 2 blogs that have automatically been created. So what we can do is we can go in and either edit or delete these. Let's just edit the post. And then in here, we can now go in and edit this blog post to be our own. So all we have to do is click on change post title. And in here, we can change the title of this post. We can change the description right here. We can add the authors or who wrote this. We can also edit the header if you want to change like the color or anything like that. And then for the actual blog post, we can just go down to the text. And if you bought the business plan, we can go to the AI writer and we can choose exactly what we want this to say. So let's say that I'm going to write an AI blog on how to bake a pecan pie, make it detailed and show step-by-step instructions. And then we just go down here and click on create text. And just like that, the AI has now finished and we have these step-by-step instructions on how to bake a pecan pie. So in here, we can go in, maybe edit the image and replace. And I'm going to go over here and say pecan pie. We can grab, this looks delicious, right? So we can grab this in, upload the file. And just like that, we now have this added in. So once the blog post is created, we of course want to save this. So now that we know what this is, I'm just going to go up and edit this to say pecan pie example. We can then edit the description, go over here, and this is very important. Change the featured image and then save. And now if we go back to blog, you will see that this has now been updated and the blog post is now in there. So you can edit the two that are currently on the website. And if you want to add more blog articles, then all we need to do is click into this section, go to edit blog list, and then to posts along the top, manage posts, and in here we can create new blog posts. So that gets added in. Once again, we just go up, change the post title, add the image, create the content right here. And that's how we can go ahead and actually create the blog posts. So if I now go back over to the homepage, we can now go down here and we could go to edit blog list. We can choose how many posts per page, how many columns, like we can expand this and add more. So that's how we can set that up. And then the navigation bar along the top, if you want to go ahead and change this and maybe add a contact us page, an about us page, anything like that, then we can do this by going to the left-hand side, pages and navigation. And in here, we can add and remove pages. Now, blog and recipes is essentially the exact same thing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to pages and navigation, go to recipes right here, and then delete this. Then we can add a page. Let's add an about us page, and we can add this in. And you can see the about us page is now added. So we can click in here, we can edit all of this, edit the text, edit the images, put in here what we want to put in, and that's how we can create new pages. We can also change the color of the entire website by going to website styles, and right here we can change the colors. So we can see white is used the most, so we can click on change. And if I want the main color of the website to be maybe like a beige color, we can set that right there and then click on accept. Then we can see the second most used color is this black that is used 15 times. So let's change this to blue. And I don't really see any changes there. It will have changed something though, but I'm not entirely sure what. So we just basically want to play around with these, see what colors change what sections of the website. And that's how we can set the colors right there. And then finally, the last thing that you might want to do is if you purchase the business plan, this section is where we can access all of the AI tools, the heat map, the blog generator, anything that you want to go into right there. Then once we have created the entire website, all we need to do is click on go live right here. And just like that, our website is now live and on the internet. So if you go to the domain that you selected earlier on, then your website will be up, your website will be live, and that is how you can create a food blog website.